Hello guys, you're welcome once again. My name is Agege Itoran Ann, aka Coach Ann, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay! Now, in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how you can create Google Forms with your smartphone. How you can create Google Form with your smartphone. Now, Google Form is actually a free online tool by Google that you can use to collect what data. All right, Google Form is an online tool that is used to collect data from people. All right, it's mostly used to create quizzes, surveys, documents, etc. Basically, is used for data collection. All right, now in a few simple steps, I'll be showing you how you can do that with your smartphone. Right, let's go straight to class. All right, now for this tutorial, I'm making use of our Google Chrome browser. Okay, I'll simply tap on it here. Okay, you can see this, right? Tap on it, then I'll come to Google here and I will type forms.google.com. okay, look at it here, forms.google.com. It's very simple. I'll click on my search icon here. Okay, I'll wait for some few seconds. Now I want to create a survey, okay, for my subscribers to get feedback from them, to know how my YouTube tutorial, how they've learned, okay, and the value they've gotten from Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel. All right, so this is how the Google Form interface looks like, where you can select any template of your choice. Now if you look at this, we have templates that you can actually use, okay, to create yours. Okay, now you can actually create it from blank form. You can see this plus icon here, right? Let me try and zoom in a bit. Okay, so this is a blank form. You can actually create your Google Form from scratch, okay, or you can use their templates. Templates are actually forms that have been created for you by Google, whereby you just need to edit one or two things. You don't need to stress yourself. Okay, you just need to edit it and you're good to go. Change some things that are actually done by Google and you are good to go. Now we have different types of templates here. You have contact information, customer feedback. You don't have to rack your head. Okay, you can just use any of these templates and customize it to your tastes. All right, you have a lot of them. Can you see this? I actually usually give out a Google Form for my customer. I'm a graphic designer, right? Some of you know, some do not know. All right, so Coach Ann is actually a graphics designer. I am actually multi-talented. I do a lot of things. So when I want to design a logo branding for a company or for a business, I always send them a Google Form for them to feel what they want or how they want their logo to look like or feel, their colors and all of that. I use Google Form for that. I've been doing that for years. All right, now for you to actually have access to Google Form, you must be signed into your Google account. Okay, you must have a Gmail, and your Gmail must be signed currently either to your phone or your laptop. You can actually use your laptop for this, but for this tutorial I'm making use of my smartphone. All right, now like I said, we have a lot of templates here. You can still come over to this place and click on template gallery. Okay, you will see more. Okay, you can choose any. You can see these are actually beautiful. All right, so for the sake of this tutorial, I'm making use of a blank form. Let me show you how you can create Google Form from scratch. All right, so you can have the knowledge, and even if you want to edit a template, you know how to go about that, right? So we are going to click on this plus icon now, tap on it. All right, so now this is actually a blank form. I want to show you how you can customize this to your taste. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is this. We'll come over to this place. Let me zoom in a bit. Excuse me. So Can you see this place that says untitled form? You come to this place here, place your mouse pointer there, or just click, okay, then you type the title of your form. Now you can actually create Google Forms for people and make money. Remember, my YouTube channel is all about teaching you simple ways you can make money with your smartphone. All right, now you can create Google Form for customers to get feedback, to do survey on their products, even for seminar presentation. There are a lot of things you can actually use Google Form for. All right, for questionnaire, there are so many. All right, so I'm going to type now the title of my Google Form. I can make it capital letter. Okay, I can just say subscribers feedback survey on coach and 003, okay, YouTube channel. All right, so if I should come here and click, you will see that it has actually changed. Now, one good thing about Google Form is that it saves automatically. As you're working on it, it is saving. All right, so you don't need to be scared and say, oh, my is my job saving or not. All right, so let me zoom in a bit. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, I'll just come to this place here on title form, tap on it, and I will type subscribers feedback, or I can just say feedback. Let me not type something too long. Feedback survey on coach and 003 YouTube channel. All right, so if I click on this form now, it's going to change, or on this untitled form it's going to change. So you can see that it has changed to what I just typed at this place, right? Okay, I can zoom in a bit. Okay, hope you can see this, right? Now the next thing I'm going to do is this. Now we can make it bold. Okay, for you to make it bold, you must first highlight it. Okay, just place your hand and you drag, highlight it. You can make it bold, you can make it unbold, you can make it italic, like you bend it to one corner, you can make it underline, you can add a link, you can slash, you can remove formatting and all of that. So let's just take out what we just did. I'm just trying to show you what can be done. So let's make it bold. All right, now form description. I can just type, this is a feedback form on coach and 003 YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel. All right, now the next I'm going to do is this. I'm going to leave this image the way it is because I want to also get the email addresses of whoever will be filling this form. Do you understand? So I can also reach out to them via mail to get any information I would like from them as regards my YouTube channel. All right, so the next I'm going to do is this. Now we have untitled question. Can you see this? Yes, but before we do that, I want to show you how you can actually change the color and also the header of this Google form. All right, I don't know if you've come across some Google forms that when you see them, you see an image at the top. I want to show you how they were able to impute that image. All right, so for you to do that, you come over to this place here that looks like a plate. Okay, is a color, looks like color palette. Okay, this is it. This is what we call theme. Okay, so we'll click on this. When you click on that, this is the theme. You can change the color of this interface. Let's say I want to use color green. Can you see it has changed? You can also change the background color, but I like the way it is. Okay, you can make it blue, you can make it red, you can just customize it to suit your taste. Okay, let me make it this green. Now for the header, I'm going to just to make it blank. I want it to be a bit attractive. I'll come here and I'll choose the image I want to upload as the header. Now we also have some templates as headers you can actually use. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Now we have a lot of them here you can actually choose from. Okay, there are a lot. Okay, you can see many of them here too, but I want to use a customized header. You can also request for a customized header from the clients you are working with. Remember, you can also create Google form for people and make some cool cash, and it's also legit. All right, so I'll click on upload now. Then I'll click on browse. I want to get the image for this Google form, so I'll just tap on this. I'll double click on it and wait for it to load. Remember, Google form is for data collection. Okay, which data can be collected as in which data can be collected as surveys, quizzes, as documents, etc, even as images. All right, so I was able to just create something simple to put as my header. You can also use from the customized templates, right? So I just created this thing using Pixel Lab. Okay, as a graphic designer, we also use that for designing on our smartphone. Okay, so I just got the width to be 850 pixels, then the height to be 250. Even though it's not perfect, but at least it's still something. Okay, so I click on done. Wait for some few seconds. Okay, all right, so now you can see it here. Okay, survey feedback form on Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel. Okay, now I'll click on this X to take it out so I can see other things I want to do. Although this is not compulsory, you can also use their predefined templates. I'm just doing this error for my YouTube channel. All right, so let's proceed. Now the first survey question I would like to impute here is this. I'll just tap on this place, then I will type first name. Now for first name, they've already given you option. Most first names are actually short, so they chose short answer. If for instance you like it to be long answer, short answer is just like one line. Okay, but if you want it to be long answer, maybe some people names can be maybe 3 sentences, no, yeah, 3 lines or something. So you can just come here, you can come here and choose. Okay, can you see paragraph? If the name is long or whatever you are requesting for your customer may take 1 or 2 or more sentences, you can choose what paragraph. But for me, I will just choose short answer. Okay, so I'm going to make this what required. By required, I mean it is what compulsory. They must fill this part. Without them filling this part, they cannot submit this form. I can also delete this section if I don't want it again by clicking on delete. I can also copy it and make it double if I want. That's duplicate. Okay, so this is like the back end of a Google form, like the database, how it is being created, or we can say it's like the skeletal framework of how Google forms are done or created. All right, so the next thing I want to do now is this. I don't want to actually do too much, okay, for the sake of time, but I still want to what teach you how to create this. Okay, all right, so I'm going to try as much as possible to touch relevant points. Okay, so now I want to add another section. Now we have first name, right? Now I want people that will fill this form to also what add their phone number, most especially their WhatsApp number. So can you see this place at the end? Can you see this thing? These are the tools you'll be using to add and remove from your Google form. I'll just come here, click on this plus in circle here, tap on it. I want to have another section. In this section, I will just say WhatsApp number. WhatsApp number. So I want to ever be filling this form to also what add their what WhatsApp number. Okay, then WhatsApp number can be short answer. Okay, and I want it to be required, because there's no how you be browsing or you are seeing this form and you don't have a WhatsApp number. Okay, or even if you don't have a WhatsApp number, you can still put in your phone number. Okay, so the next I want to do is this. I can say, okay, I want you to also add a photo of yourself. Okay, so I can come here, click on this plus sign. Okay, then I can just type add photo of yourself. Now for this, I can come here, I'll click on this arrow that is facing here. Okay, I'll click on this. Okay, then I can come here and choose file upload. By file upload, they can now upload their image. Okay, if for instance I want them to upload a video, I can come here, click on what file upload as well. Okay, let's tap on it. File upload. Now they say let respondents upload files to drive. Yes, I'll click on what continue. Now if you look at this, they say allow only specific file types. Now I can come here and click on this. If I should check this box, I can now choose the type of files I want them to upload. If I want it to only be document PDF, I will choose PDF. If I want documents, I'll just tap on the ones. If I want it to be spreadsheet, can you see all of this? If I want it to be video, okay, I'll tap video. If I want it to be image, let's say I want it to be image, I don't want it to be spreadsheet, I don't want it to be documents, I want either image, PDF or video, I can tap all of this. If I want to be audio, I add it. Do you understand? So any of this is fine. Now if I want more than one files, I can come here and choose like 5. Now the MB size, if you notice on some forms that you have filled before now, you will see some specific sizes of files they want you to upload. This is how they go about it. Just simply click on this and choose the number of file you want, then the file size that you want it to be. You can make it 100 for instance and all of that. Then if you want it to be required, that is compulsory, you tap on this. If you don't want it to be compulsory, you can turn it off. All right, now you can also what add date and time. If you want them to put the date, let's say for instance you're creating a Google form whereby you want them to put their age, you can put dates. Do you understand? If you want them to put time, you can put time. I hope you are getting the picture now, right? Now if you also want to upload something on Google Drive, or rather on Google Form rather, okay, and you want them to check boxes, look at check boxes option. If it's a drop down menu where they have to select, you can use this. Do you understand? I believe you are getting the picture of what I'm trying to say, right? So I'm going to delete this because I don't really need it. I just wanted to show you how you can actually tell your whoever is filling the form to upload their documents. All right, so I'll just click on delete. All right, so we're going to click on this again, this plus sign. Now I want to add the next question. Okay, now I'm going to type did you gain value from this tutorial? Did you gain value from this tutorial? Now if you look at this place, Google Form has actually helped me towards select multiple choice. Okay, I can also choose it by myself, but because I put question mark, they are suspecting that okay, I think Coach Ann wants it to be multiple choices. So by multiple choices, it means you can say either yes, you can say no, or you can say maybe. Can you see what I'm showing you? You can say yes, you can say yes, you can say no, you can say maybe. Okay, now if I want to add yes, I'll just simply tap on this. You can see yes has been what I added. Now this is already on desktop sites. Okay, let me just show you. I actually clicked on that line, those three dots there, and I chose desktop site, so you can see everything. So you can choose to leave your own on mobile sites. Okay, it depends on you, but I like taking my own phone to desktop site so that you can look as if I'm working on my laptop, so I can see everything. Do you understand? So now let's continue. So I can say, okay, I can click on add all. Okay, or I can just tap them one by one, yes and no. If I click on add all, maybe to rejoin, you understand, but I just want to be yes or no answers. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is this. We'll make this a required option. Okay, because you cannot sit on the fence, you have to what, answer me whether you got value from this tutorial or not. All right, so can you see this six full stop here at the top of this? Can you see this? You can actually hold on to this, or you can click and hold on, then you can move it up. Can you see? Now what did I just do? I just move this question I asked, did you gain value from this tutorial, to the top of WhatsApp number. So imagine you're actually working on your Google form, and you now realize that a question you asked at the bottom ought to be at the top. You don't need to delete it. Just take your mouse pointer, okay, or just click on this, hold it type, let it change to this move icon, then you just drag it down, for instance. Okay, you just click and you drag down, or you can come here, click on this and you drag it up. Okay, either way it works. All right, now the next thing we're going to do now is this. Now we asked the question, right, did you gain value from this tutorial? Now let's say for instance you said yes, and I need more opinion from you, more suggestion. I want to know what you actually learned from the tutorial by saying yes, or you just said yes for yesing sake. Permit me to use that word. All right, so what I will now do is this. I will come to this place. Okay, I'll click on the last section, which is this. The next thing I will do is this. I'll click on this logic. This is called logic. I will tap on it. Once I tap on it, okay, section 2 comes up. I will come here and I will type what? Personal suggestion. I want to know what you think about the tutorial I just made, or the tutorial I'm currently making. Okay, I can just say personal suggestion. Suggestions. Okay, now can you see this sign here? This sign means that it's what? Logic. Okay, so the next I will do is this. I'll click on this plus icon here to add another section under what? The personal suggestion. I will show you what I want to do now. Now in this second, you can see I've added on that section, right? Now I'm going to write something there. I will say, what is the most valuable part of this tutorial? Okay, what is the most valuable part of this tutorial to you? By this I mean, like, what did you learn? Like, what is that one thing that you actually learned, or maybe that new thing you learned from this tutorial that you're like, wow. I hope you understand. So for this one now, I expect you to type at least 2 or 3 lines. So what I will do is this. I will just come here. I will use what? Paragraph instead of short answer. I'm going to use paragraph, although they've already chosen paragraph for me, but I'm going to click on paragraph so that at least the person can write more than 1 sentences. Okay, then I'll come again. on this last place now. I'll just tap on this last place. I'll click on this logic again. Logic is like the end, it's like the last icon here. I'll tap on logic. Okay, now look at this sign. This sign means what? Logic, right? So I'm going to now type in personal suggestion again. I'll just come here, I'll cancel this, and I'll type in personal suggestion. Personal suggestions. Okay, then I'll come here again. I'll click on this plus sign. I'll click on the plus sign again for it to what? Reflect. Now the next question is this. I'm going to say, what would you like to learn on our next YouTube tutorial? What would you like to learn on our next YouTube tutorial? Okay, then it has already chosen paragraph from me because I want it to be more than one sentence, okay, or more than two sentences. I will just click on paragraph instead of what? Short answer. Okay, so this is paragraph already. All right, now I want to show you something. The reason why I use logic is this. I want to show you something now. Remember we said here, did you gain value from this tutorial? Let me zoom in a bit. Remember we said yes. Yeah, did you gain value from this tutorial, yes or no? Now I want to show you how, if a customer or if a subscriber or if someone going through my Google form says yes, the next thing I want the person to do is to actually tell me what was the most valuable part of the tutorial that he or she got. All right, so what I will do now is this. I will come to this place that says, did you gain value from this tutorial? I will come here and I will tap on it. This place. Once I tap on it, okay, once I tap on it, at the bottom, okay, all right, let me zoom in a bit. At the bottom, I want to show you something. Now just pay attention, because if you don't concentrate, you may not get what I'm trying to say. Now I just tap on this to highlight it, right? Can you see these three dots here? I tap on A to get it highlighted. I will now come here, these three dots here. Now I will tap on it, these three dots here. I will tap on it, then I will now click go to section based answer. I'll tap on it. Now in this section, in this A, now I will come here, I will choose go to section 2. That means if this person says yes, he or she got value from this tutorial, I will not tell them, oh yeah, what is the most valuable part of this tutorial to you? Let me know if truly you actually watched the tutorial to the end or you got something, right? Now if for instance person said no, I'll tap on no. Now I'll come to this place now. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. All right, remember we're using our smartphone, so it's bound to happen. All right, so if the person said no, I will now click on this arrow facing down. Okay, then I'll now tell the person go to section 3. Now section 3 says what is the personal suggestion of section 3? It says, what would you like to learn on our next YouTube channel? Do you understand? So whatever, if you have filled any similar form that maybe you answered yes, it took you to the next place to fill something, or you answered no, this was how they created it. Do you understand? Now the next thing we're going to do now is this. We're almost done. Okay, now I'm going to say, okay, testimonial. How much star or how many star would you rate Annie? Would you rate Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel? So I'll just come to this place here. I'll just tap on this because I want us to continue from section 4. So I'll click on the last section I just created so I can have another word under. I'll tap on this plus sign here. Tap on it again. All right. Then I will say, how many stars would you rate Coach Anne 003 YouTube channel? Okay. Now we want to give what a rating to this. Now for you to do that, you come over to this place. Okay. This place here, click on this arrow. Okay. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see everything I'm doing. Okay. Let's move this. That's gone up. Okay. Now they said, how many stars would you rate? I'm trying to make sure you're seeing what I'm doing, right? So I'll just click on this. Then can you see the rating? Yes. Tap on the rating. Rating means stars, and I'm going to make this compulsory by clicking on this. So they are going to rate the stars from smallest to what biggest, or from lowest to highest, on how they rate Coach Anne 003 YouTube channel, right? So I'll just say, okay, how would you rate? Okay, all right. So next I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to scroll up. I want to preview this Google form and know how it looks like before publishing it. Now for me to actually know how it looks like, I will just come here. Okay, and before that, I think I made this green before. Let me see. I chose green initially for my color. Okay, click on the plus sign. I just went to theme. I've taught you this before. I just went to theme and made my the color of my Google form green, so that it will blend with my header. This is my header, so you can see at least they look uniform. All right, now for me to preview what I have done to see how it looks like, I'll just come over to this place, this eye. Can you see this eye option? Okay, let me see how I can bring it down. Okay, can you see this eye option here? This is used to preview. I'll just click on this eye option and it takes me to how I can see, to how my Google form looks like when I was share the link. Now it's actually very simple. Isn't this beautiful? It is, right? I love it. Okay, so now you can see that we made our email address compulsory. I'll just type in my email address, then I just said first name. I don't want to stress my subscribers. I can just say Coach Anne, WhatsApp number, just input my WhatsApp number there. All right, now did you gain value from this tutorial? I can say yes. Once I click on yes, I'll click on next. Now you can see what is the most valuable part of this tutorial to you. Remember that was what we set it as, that if you click on yes, oh yeah, answer this one. Then if you click on no, answer this one. Now look at what they said. Yes, look at what I should answer. Then if I should go back, let me click on back. Okay, good. Let me say I say no. Click on next. Okay, network is actually okay, it's still loading. All right, now if I said no, they say what would you like to learn on our next YouTube tutorial? Can you see the question changed? Why? Because I clicked on no. So let's go back. I want to use yes. I just said I should show you people how to do it. All right, so I'll click on no. I'll click on yes, sorry, and I'll come here and I will type, I love how Coach Anne makes learning fun. Okay, so that is what I would love to fill there. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is this. I'll click on next. Then the next thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to click on rating. Rating, how many stars? Okay, let's see. I want to see something. Okay, I want to quickly check on something on my settings. Okay, now if I said no, okay, go to option 3. Okay, okay, I just want to be sure that we're on the same page. All right, so let me go back to my preview page. All right, so I'll tap on this. Okay, all right, next. Then we'll go to rating. How many stars would you rate Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel? This is actually what compulsory. I think I have another question here that says, what would you like to learn on Coach Ann? Okay, so this one, I didn't put it asterisk or required, because some people may not have anything they would like to write, some may have. So you can type in something if you want. Then, how many stars would you like to rate Coach Ann? I'll definitely rate her 5 star. All right, can you see this? Now this is how the rating looks like, right? But I cannot submit now. Why? Because I have not published this, so I cannot submit. So if for instance you're done, or you made a mistake, or you want to clear the form and start it afresh, you can click on clear form and start afresh. All right, so let's go back to our database where we are working on. Okay, okay, we have this already. Okay, I made that compulsory. And okay, so now what else do you need to know? Okay, now I want to publish this. Can you see publish here? I will tap on it. Now it says anyone with the link. For respondents, anyone with the link, and you can still choose to restrict whoever have access to your Google form. Okay, but for this I'm going to just leave it at, you can restrict it, you can use anyone with the link, but for me I will leave it as anyone with the link because I want to get more responses. All right, so I will click on publish. Now if you're creating this for a client, you can add them as a collaborator. You can add the person as a collaborator, whereby the person can see whoever is responding to the Google form. How do you do that? Just simply click on this here. Can you see this share icon? This, it looks like contact icon. Okay, this is it. If you tap on it, now you'll be asked to add collaborator, or yes, collaborators. Now by adding them, you have to answer for their email addresses to add them as collaborators. Okay, so if anybody that is filling the form, they will also will be seeing it from their own end. Okay, but if for instance you want to share it to as many users as possible, you don't have anybody that you're doing the form for, you're creating the form for, or you don't have any collaborators with you on this, it's just your own form you're creating for customers, okay, or students or what have you, just simply come to this place here. Can you see this link icon? Click on the link. When you click on the link, can you see this? You can click on copy to copy the link. And this link is actually very long. What I will do, I'll click on shorten link. You can see it's now short. Then I'll click on copy. You see the link is now short. Let's say you made a mistake, you can actually undo and redo. So you can see the two options here, right? Now we have actually published this form. Now I want to show you how you can actually send it to people. So you can paste it on their WhatsApp. Okay, but for me on this tutorial now, I'm going to add it to the description box so you can all fill the Google form and know how it feels like. Okay. All right, so I can also get your responses as regards Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel. So I'll click on this plus sign, then I'll come here and I'll paste the link I just copied. Click on this arrow here. Okay, then wait for it to load. Okay, wait for a few seconds. All right, so this is how the Google form looks like from your own end, not from my end now. I am going to fill this as a subscriber in real time. Okay, I'll now input what my email address here. I'll come here, I will input my first name. I can just say Coach Ann. Coach Ann. I can input my WhatsApp number. The next thing I'm going to do is, did you gain value from this tutorial? I'll just say yes. I'll tap on yes, click on next. Now, what is the most valuable part of this tutorial? I'll just say, I love how she makes learning fun. I love how Coach Ann makes learning fun. Then I'll click on next. Okay. Click on next. Wait for some few seconds. Now, what would you like to learn on our next tutorial? Okay. I made this compulsory here, but I'll take it out after this tutorial, so it's not compulsory. I await her next tutorial. Because I trust adjustments. Just something simple. I trust adjustments. I just want to type in something here. Okay, but I will not make this compulsory. I will take it out. All right, so I'm going to click on how many stars would you rate Coach Ann? 5 star last one. 5 star. Then I'll click on submit. Okay, then I'll wait for it to load. Now you can see it as was submitted. Okay, so you can fill in more than one form, one response, but you can also restrict the responses to one response per person. All right, so I'm going to come here now. I'll go back to this place. So I want to make this not to be compulsory, so you guys don't get scared. Okay. All right, so now, yes, let's go to responses. If you look at this place now, you can see that we have one response. Okay, we have under responses, we have one response. Can you see it? Because we have published it. I'll just simply tap on what? Response. Now I can see who responded. I can see all the information on the person that has filled this form. Can you see it? Okay, so you can, from here you can see your what? The responses of people. Okay, then you can also click on the question to see what question that was asked and was answered by the person. Can you see this? Okay, so what else do you need to know? Okay, so on that thing again, if you want to, because you may have more than 100 responses. Now if you want to know who is saying who or who is saying what you just need to do, click on individual. When you click on individual, you select the email of the person here. Though I'm the only one that has filled this form right now, but if you have more than one person that have filled your form, you can come here, select the email address of that person, then check what that person filled individually. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Then click on settings. Right now, how do you set this? Now there are so many settings here you can actually do. You can make it a quiz. You can click on responses. Let's say you want only one person. Okay, you can go through this, and you want to limit the response to one response. All of this, you can just go through this and actually know what you want. All right, this is actually very easy and very wonderful to create. Okay, so if you've gotten value from this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up, a like, a follow, a share, and please do not forget to subscribe to Coach Ann 003 YouTube channel. See you in my next tutorial. Bye for now.